plan for today's video was to shoot some 360 degrees footage over the weekend, make some cool time-lapse videos in 360 so you can scroll around on it, explore the area. But it didn't work out that way. I bought a camera from the bargain bin. I now know why it was in the bargain bin. The quality's not that good. I did a quick test just to see how to edit the video, how to get it onto YouTube, and it turned out the quality was horrible. The stitching was bad. There were gaps in between the images, and yeah, it's just a pain to edit it. So instead of that, we're starting to prep for the 36K challenge training. I'll give you some tips on what to do before you start training and what to do to get ready. Even if you're training for the half marathon, 31K, full marathon, whatever you're training for, these are helpful tips. If you're starting running, or if you've started already, I think you might find some useful tips in here. So stick around. Let's get some distance in. Okay, here's tip number one. It doesn't matter what kind of runner you are. If you're beginning or you've been running, get good shoes. If you don't have good shoes to run in, you're in a disadvantage. Good shoes help you on your run. It helps to prevent injury, and it just makes your run so much more comfortable. For me, it's also a good motivator to get out there. Once I got my my shoes that I really liked, I just wanted to wear them. I just wanted to go out, go running. So it helps getting you there. I've made a couple of videos where I tested shoes. Most of them were Adidas. I'm in no way sponsored by Adidas. It's just that I like Adidas shoes. They just fit good to my feet. I really like the Ultra Boost, the way the cushioning feels. They just work for me. That doesn't mean they'll work for you. Everybody's feet are different. The best way to find this out, go to a sporting goods store where they can scan your feet. Here in Holland, as I showed in my videos, I went to Perisport. They have a scanner there. They scan your feet. You can walk on the treadmill. They film you. You can see exactly how you step while you're running and how to improve that with different shoes. That's a perfect way to find out which shoes are going to be good for you, what will work, what will improve your running. It's just going to make your running experience so much better if you have good shoes. So that's tip number one. Okay, tip number two is find your pace and mind your pace. Find a pace that's good for you, where you can run comfortably and not run out of air after like 1 kilometer. 1 mile. And mind it, stick to your pace. Don't try to keep up with other people and go too fast. Stick to what's good for you. You have to be comfortable still talking while you're running. You have to be able to keep up a conversation with the person next to you without running out of breath. A lot of people ask me after seeing my videos, how can you be talking to the camera and still be running? You should be able to do that. If you run out of breath after 1 kilometer, you're doing it wrong. You have to be comfortable to run a long distance without feeling horrible. So mind your pace. Try and find what's comfortable for you and stick to that. A lot of times when I'm running races, there's a lot of music around. I can't even sing along with the songs that I hear on my on my race. Don't worry. 99% of the time I'll edit that out. You'll never see that footage. All right, a little side note on the breathing. If you have a lot of trouble breathing, you run out of breath easily, try and do some breathing exercises. Not during your run, but afterwards, or like somewhere during the day when you're at home. Take a deep breath, just hold it for just 2-3 seconds and breathe out. Take a deep breath, really deep, hold it, breathe out. Do that like 10 times and do that every day. You will improve your breathing. Okay, tip number 3. I've talked about this before. It's your schedule. Make a schedule and keep to it. And make a log so you can reference what you've done. So you can see how fast you were, how you improved. You can put down what you ate the night before, how you felt afterwards, what kind of shoes you wore. Whatever you want to put in there that you think is going to come in handy 2-3 months from now. Just write it down so you have something to look back on to improve yourself. The schedule, try and stick to it. Make a schedule that is comfortable for you with your work hours and whatever other obligations you have. But try and stick to the schedule. Of course, if you have an injury or you've been training hard and the day after you have something scheduled and you just don't think you can do it, listen to your body. If your body's telling you just can't do it, it's probably not a good idea. So try and stick to your schedule, but to a certain degree. The schedule's there to motivate you, to build up, and to get you to your goal. Not to be in your way or to get you to an injury. So listen to your body, write stuff down. Tip number 4, running gear. We talked about the shoes, which is the most important part of your running gear. But you should think about the rest of your gear as well. Get stuff you're comfortable in. Your shirt, your shorts, even your underwear. I'll wear Under Armour running underwear. It's very comfortable for me. It doesn't chafe. It feels good even on my long runs. If you have something it's not comfortable that chafes while you're running, you're gonna be in pain during your run, especially after. So get something you're comfortable in. You don't have to get everything that I have, because what's comfortable for me might not be comfortable for you. So go to the store, try stuff on, and see what works for you. Also, I have a sweatband on. I have something on my head because I'm bald, so the sweat just drips on my face once it's hot. So think about stuff like that. I have a flip belt on to carry my stuff, so I don't have to have things in my pockets. So whatever makes your run more comfortable, think about that. Okay, number 5, food, fuel for your body, water. We're gonna talk about this some more during the training, but try and get a sense of what's comfortable for you. eating before the race, not eating, what to eat the day before. Try and get used to this on your training already, so you know what to do when you have a race. If there's stuff that you eat and you're gonna have problems with it the next day, then avoid that, especially on race days. If you go on a car trip, you don't leave without putting fuel in the car. It's the same thing with running. You want to have fuel in your body to be able to run for that far. So see what works for you. For me, I don't like to eat that much in the morning before a run. I might take a gel if I have a long run, take a gel with me. See what works for you and work with that. Seeing that I have to hold up the camera with one hand, I can only go up to 5. So we'll stick to 5 tips for today. I hope you found some good tips in here, something to help you think about these things. Think about what will make your run more comfortable, what will make your experience in running better, and try and fix that. Try and make your experience better, so it'll motivate you to go out running more. Because if you're having a bad experience running, if you're uncomfortable, you're not gonna want to go running. So do what you have to make your experience better, and get out there, get running. The 21st of May we'll start the training, and you can download the schedule if you haven't done so yet. Download it on the website runornorun.com and follow along with the training. We'll start training 21st. So until then, get out there and run.